Me. Hello and welcome to Endless Creative Chaos. I am still resituating myself. I have gotten my supplies for the night and I am about ready to put the camera on. Okay. We are working out some stuff. Holy cannoli, it's hot. If you hear buzzing in the background, it is the fan. Where am I? Okay, that's weird. That's cool. My camera maybe needs to be... Camera? Hello? Hold on a second. That is weird. I don't know why it got stuck like this. Maybe if I like... What if I go here? No, my camera's still stuck on that one too. What is going on? Okay, let's see. I know it got an update recently, but what the heck? Oh no, my camera! Wow, it is pretty hot. Oh shit, what fell off of it? Something just fell off of my camera. Oh, no, wait, that was my... No, what was... Oh, that was a paper. Oh, schnozberries. This sucks. How am I gonna do this without a camera tonight? Ack. Ack. Son of a mother duck. Okay, well, I guess I am going to try and get off and come back on, and if that doesn't work, I guess we're gonna be endlessly loading like my log on screen actually says, because I need a camera to show you what I'm working on tonight. And I mean, I guess we can quick do the 3D model I have planned, but then that's kind of it because I can't show you anything if the camera doesn't work. So let's just, I'm gonna stop and exit out of this and then come back in and see if it works. So sorry about this. Are we back? Are we back? I don't see anything coming up. Do I need to save all these things? Let's see. You do not have an active... Am I actually... My chat didn't come up like it usually does. Alright. Well, let me see. Okay. My Twitch is there. So... I guess... Since I can see my Twitch, we're just gonna carry on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the chat, but hopefully that does work. Hi, does chat work? No? Oh, hello. There it is. There I am. Okay, so chat. Ouch. Ooh, ow. Chat is working. Okay, cool. So we are going to get started, and the camera's back. Huzzah! Yay! All right, so we will be able to carry on with tonight's show. It is going to be shorter than normal. Normally I try and stay on till 10, but it is going to be shorter than that because I have a lot of sewing to do and I don't have a camera to point at the desk to show you what I'm doing for that. So, tonight I have two things to 3D model. Well, not completely 3D model, just to fix and then put some holes in, and then we'll get there. I'll show you what it is. Well, the shoe we worked on last week is what I need to fix. Since I'm making it out of TPU, it's I have it right here. I have the example actually. Since you know what, let's just do that first, and then I'll show you what else because I am just a chaotic mess here. So, all right. So I need to 3D model this piece that I made last week. It's printed in the color that I wanted, and I thought this was gonna be like it, right? And just glue it in and bing bang boom done. But somebody at work said that I should be like maybe putting it in with a chamfer the other way because TPU will flex around it. So I'll have to put a chamfer in, like it's almost like a dovetail when you're fitting it in. But yeah, this is the TPU. It's very flexible. I told them that I didn't want it to be quite as flexible, but I think that that's an infill issue. So we'll see. We have a week to play with it. Yeah. They also have purple filament, which I might use because I did a paint test and like I just don't know. I just don't know how well the paint's gonna hold up because this one I painted. I'm gonna have to do multiple layers obviously to get the color that I want. I'm gonna need a purple color. So I did just paint this with like neon purple. Oh shit, let me turn my lights on real quick. All right, here's the one. Is that's a little better? Yeah, you can see the purple now. Yay! So the purple, I mean, I guess it's about right, maybe. I just have to add more layers of paint. Maybe it would work. I mean, it does flex, but like it's starting to like break off like here. So I don't know. I'm gonna get a second opinion at work tomorrow. But I forgot to bring this into work today. So now that it's on my desk, I can bring it in. And then we can print another test piece. But yeah. So gotta redo this piece and we gotta redo this piece. So let's just do that now. I will pull up my own shape real quick. My own shapity shape. Let's see here. Water is good for you. Reminder to hydrate. Hydrate. I'm waiting for my thing to load. I'm not just doing nothing if anybody is watching here. But probably not. Oh no, my crickets are so soft. Which one's my crickets? Which one are you coming from? This one? Oh, that's the music. I forgot that one's the music. Sorry, guys. Sorry, girls. Sorry, they, thems. Kittens, whoever's. People who are whatever they want to be. Alright, load. Load. Okay, gotta click it around. Clickety click. I'll put this over here. Put this over here. Man, it's hot. Okay. Do 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 do. All right, here we are back to the modeling screen. Do I need to go this way? Oh no, this needs to go this way. So I'm in the camera. All right, there we go. I gotta stay like around here. Okie dokie. So now we go to create our extrude 4. All right. How am I making this? Okay, so it's coming up. Maybe. Huh. Oh, schnozberries. Huh. Well, I had an idea of what I was gonna do to chamfer it, but now that it's not it's extruded the way I initially thought it was, I'm not really sure what to do. Let me think about it for a minute. Yeah, so that's not visible. That's not visible. I mean, what if I chamfer this top line instead? Can I do that? I want it to go the other way. Will you go the other way? How about like 280? What does that do to you? You're negative, aren't you? Like 0.02? How about that? Yeah. I don't know what to do to get a chamfer. Ooh, you know what? Maybe if I just select this whole edge? 0.1. What if I make it like a whole 0.1? No? Oh man. Schnozberries. I don't know what to do. Alright, well, you know what? Never mind on that. Okay, so new idea then. What we're gonna do is add some circles, I guess. We're gonna add some circles for the cleat to grab into and get pulled into maybe. All right, let's go to was everything on sketch 1? Yeah. Never mind. I thought I drew it on top, but I guess I didn't. Well, that's a bummer. Let's see, yeah. Let's say it's a bummer. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay. I keep saying that word. Man, I just love these funky tunes. This is a new copyright-free playlist that I am vibing to quite a bit. I wonder if I can add like no. Is there a way? Ooh, what's this? Point. Heck yeah. Come on, move. Oh, no, you're gonna move everything, aren't you? Okay. Never mind then. I don't need the line. Or that dot. Get rid of the dot. There we go. All right. Okay, so my new idea, since I couldn't get the chamfered edges, is to put circles in some spots to help keep it in. And then maybe, yeah. Have the circles taper out as they come to the top, and then have the, thing coming out of it taper up, so it's kind of a weird push to push it in, maybe. Yeah, let's try something like that. Okay, so starting with some circles. Where is your center point here? Can I use it? I don't think so. I think this whole, that's the center. Yeah, okay. So L, construction line. We'll use that one instead. Oh shit, that's right. I want to see. Forgot we're making circles. All right, we're gonna do 0.15. Yes, because I'm going to need to build on top of this circle on with the TPU stuff. I think we're not there yet. For now, we're making circles. I think maybe 5, like screws for a horseshoe. Okay. Okay. Meow, meow, meow. Okie dokie. All right. Now we click the extrudes, and then we're gonna click your holes to fill in your holly holes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then Click those extrudy holes. Okay, let's see what you look like. That's looking good. Okay, let's see here. If we extrude your hole here, or not extrude, chamfer your hole, can we chamfer it outwards? Outwards. Okay, no. So what we're gonna do is sketch on top of it and add some little circles to the top of the little circles. Let's see, maybe like point. Maybe 0.8 more? What would that be? If it's 0.15 and we do 0.03 more, maybe more. 0.05. That's like a decent amount. Well, that is a decent amount. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe if we do like 8.5, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 0.185 circle on top. Point 185. I made them circles, okay, and now I'm ready to extrude the circles down the other way. 0.01, no, 0.0, I don't know, 3. Let's see where that gets me. All right. I don't want to add it on the top though. I want it to go the other way. There we go. Okay. And now we take this and we can chamfer that. 0.02. Okay, I know there's a way to slice this. What? Okay, make transparent. All right, that's not what I wanted. Exit make transparent. Okay. Um, mm, 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 um, I remember there was a way to like split it so like you could see like around it. Ooh, you know what? Let's do this one. I can see it better from the side. Kind of. Man, that yellow was not fun. Uh, um, hmm. 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 Deep in thought here about my little plugs. Do they do? Let's just try 0.03. Okay. But 50 degrees? You know what? Let's just keep it 45. That's a universal angle, I guess, in this circumstance. Though, I don't know. It might be a bit steep to shove. I mean, it's small little edges. Maybe it'll be... But then again, maybe it should be thicker because it's small little edges. Well, I can click them all at least. 0.02. I mean, this is actually pretty small in general. Maybe I should make them bigger. Let's do 0.05. And... Or... Wow. Oh boy. Let's just keep that for now. And then... I'm gonna make this like 0.1 and see what happens. Okay, that's pretty fat. How about 0.075? That's better. Okay. That's more chunk. That's probably better. It's always better to have more chunk. And, okay, let me fix my angle. Let's see. 35. What's 35? Is that better or worse? I couldn't tell. 25? Okay, better. 10? Okay, so I do want to like the steeper degrees, but then we'll have a 0.05. Yes, 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 yes. 0.06. 0.07. I think I like 0.06 better, because it gave more chunk at the end. Yes. We'll keep that and try and replicate that on my Uma insert here. And we can shield this one for now. And yeah, so what we're gonna have to do here is go to that fillet, not that fillet, not that fillet, not that, this one, this fillet. We're gonna have to unclick that and click this, get that, and then we can say, yes, that's good. Say it's good. And then we also have to fix this bottom one here. It's no longer the whole thing. It is just the edge. Oh wait, was that the one I fixed? Okay, so this is a chamfer. Chamfer. And as a matter of fact, I don't need this chamfer. We can get rid of this. Delete. Because I can sit flat in there, and then that can have a flat hole coming out of it. And then what we need to do is just chamfer that hole. And it was 0.06, I'm pretty sure, by like, I don't know, maybe I did 10. Let's see. That doesn't look right, but let me see what I did here. 0.06, 10 degrees. Okay. One of these things is not like the other. Yes. That's better. That's what I wanted. Yeah. X, yeah, for progress. Okay. So that should hook the horseshoes in like nails. Like nails with the TPU. Okay. Oh, I missed a hole. I missed the hole. Wait, no I didn't. Yeah, okay. We're good. We good. I got them all. That's good. And now we can see them all. They can all become visible. And this one doesn't have quite the holes, so we gotta move the mirrors to the bottom again. Mirror 1, mirror 2. Okay, well how about you come down here then? Well, actually, you know what? I think that they should look like that. So if we do... Yeah, something like that. Well... Huh. Okay, maybe the transfers have to be 0.07. Because I see that little line there. Okay, there's less of a line there now. That is better. Probably. But you know, I'll see what happens here. We can do a test sprint and see what happens. Because like I said, chunkier is sometimes better. But you know what? I can fix this actually. Let's chamfer the chamfer. No, not a good idea. Okay, fillet the fillet. Fillet the chamfer. So it kind of slips up in there, maybe. Yeah, I mean, hard edges are never good, typically, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Just so it's a little bit more sturdy and it doesn't get ripped apart as fast. And then we're gonna take this back down here and back down here. Okay. And let's just unsee that. Okay, yeah, see we got some plugs here. And then we can clearly see that our shoe inserts don't have plugs. Yeah. Ooh, you know what? You know what? I'm almost thinking, like, what if, since this doesn't come out the whole way, do I have to have the plugs come out the whole way, or could I submerge, like, a little hole that they, like, kind of slip into when you shove them in? Like a cutout hole on the inside of the shoe. I feel like I'm overthinking this now, but I don't think it's a bad idea, actually. Kind of do want to try that, actually. So, I'm thinking about how I want to do that then, because kind of doing the same thing with the little nubbins, but it's gonna be like I don't know, maybe I should just keep this and try this and see how this goes. Yeah. And then I can always put some glue, like hot glue, in here to like kind of hold it in a little better. I mean, maybe that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna test print this and call this a test print. Because I'm getting too crazy on this shoe now. Getting a little too crazy on my Uma shoes. So that is gonna be that for that. On that. And now it is a vapor break time. And a water break time. Remember to stay hydrated. I'm a dragon. Why didn't that move down? Move here. There we go. There we go. That's what I needed. Perfect. Everything's in order for me to give the files over tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next objective on my sticky note is my rat tail. So I have a file somewhere for that. Let me go ahead and find that. I'll just let you watch me stare off into space while I do that. Okay. Or you know what? Maybe I can just go to Cults 3D and actually, I mean, I can show you. You don't need to look at my gigantic face for this. I can show you what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, kawaii desu ne. Let's see if these are free. These are cute. Oh, $7. And then you put magnets in them and then they like connect together. Oh, so cute. Yeah, so cute. And I could tell that that would do that with the lag too. That is adorable. Oh man, adorable. Sorry. I love this kind of stuff, but I'm not gonna pay for it. As much as they deserve the money for it. I don't have $7 to pay for that. To print that. But it might not even work because fuck my printer. Okay. So, there's probably more files now. Dough. Tail. 65 cents. Oh, I wonder if there's no free file anymore. There used to be a free file. Well, Alright, well. Let me sign in with my Googs. Oh, man. Oh, hello. Oh, heckums, yeah. Alright, let's go to my downloads. Re-download, see if I can find it to re-download it. Can I search my downloads? And no, ooh, here it is. Oh, now they sell it for $1. Go back. But I downloaded it first. Let me see if they're gonna have to make me. Oh, heck yeah. I can still get it. Yay. Alright. Fat tail and a tail. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have to throw this onto my desktop. Okay, I am going to making a note over here. It's fat tail, tail, and tail. Okay. All right, and now we're gonna go back over to Onshape and create a new document. Jane Tail. I found out how to import a document the other day / a thing the other day, so that was pretty cool. You have to select a sketch plane and then you go over to this insert a drawing or image, and you can insert a drawing or image, but I need to insert a still. So maybe it'll work. Import. Show all files. I can go to my desktop. And we're gonna do tail. Let's just see if this works. Yeah. Did it work? I don't think so. It didn't show up. I think it's because it has to be a drawing. What about other documents? Man, I feel like I've done it before though. Let's see, what can you... Import. Show all files. Tail. This one. Import. Oh, here's something. Where did it go? Where are you? There you are. Wowzers, you're up here. Okay, here you are. All right. So, this is Jane Doe's tail nubbums. And when I originally printed this, it was like basically impossible for me to attach this because it's just got like this little teeny lip right here. So I need to stab a hole like basically like up through the middle more, and I'm also going to see if I can make like a little cutout spot in here for me to also shove some LEDs in. But I'm going to look up. Hello. Oh yeah, thanks. I guess I am still in the Uma category. I'm going to be back to my Uma cosplay stuff in a hot second. I'm doing my 3D modeling right now, and then I will be showing my Starting Future Idol outfit. So that will be coming at some point. Let's see if you can kind of see it hanging in the background. Yeah, I do cosplay stuff here. So what I'm working on 3D modeling, which you just saw, I am working on Jane Doe's tail for my outfit because her tail fell off the last time I used it, and I need to fix that for Katsu-Krunch. So she's going to be my Friday night outfit, so I need to fix that. But I was working on my Uma shoes just a second ago, actually. I feel like you just missed it. But I made these pieces for the bottom of my shoe to make like the clicky clack horse noises. And somebody at work told me that I should basically dovetail like the like crevice that holds the thing in so it holds a little better with the TPU, but Onshape wasn't letting me do that, so instead I poked some holes and kind of made it like the TPU would kind of go into the shoe and hold it on a little bit better that way. So I'm gonna see what he says about that tomorrow. My printers can't do TPU, so that's why I'm having somebody else help me with the shoe part because the shoe needs to flex just a little bit. But yeah, back in the corner right there, like above my finger, is the rack where my Starting Future outfit is on. And I'm going to be showing that right before I get off tonight because tonight is supposed to be a shorter stream because I am Katsu-Crunching right now. So, yeah, the Umamusume category is just because I've been working on my Umamusume outfit and to like I don't know, I guess pull attention into my channel because I'm a nobody. So, you know, it might be fun for other people to see some cosplay stuff because I don't know how many people just do this for free. I know there's one person who does this kind of stuff, but they have a Patreon that you have to subscribe to, and you know, I've only been doing this for like a couple months now, so yeah. Oh, and Katsu-Crunch is being pretty stressful right now, so I'm working on it though. Oh man, I'm having really bad cramps. Cramps too. Not fun. Okay, so before I show the outfits that I'm working on and what I have left to do for Katsu-Con though, I am going back to Jane Doe's tail because that is the last thing I need to 3D model for the night. So back to the tail here, I gotta punch a hole up through that center bit so I can stick a wire in there and then maybe keep some more space so I can maybe put LEDs in there because I'm thinking about printing it with clear TPU so the LEDs will kind of like reflect in it and then I'll paint the colors on it real quick. So let's see. Rat girl. Jane Doe. There, I just want to see. Oh. ZZZ. Zenla Zone 0. Okie dokie. Oh, and if Coffee Jedi Ninja, you're still here with me. I was thinking, since their name is Coffee, I'm not sure, do you prefer Jedi or Ninja? Maybe Ninja is easier. Oh wow, is this an actual skin? Is that real or is this fake? Is that fake? Free Jane ZZZ, when is this? Oh, that was a while ago. I don't know, I feel like maybe that's fake. It looks real, but I think it's also, you never know sometimes. Okay, can I go back to this? So that's Jane. This is the rat girl I am going to be cosplaying. I have done her before. It's my profile on Twitch, actually. I don't have her actual shoes. I just have like boot covers. It was one of those cosplays that I bought off of whatchamacallit. I cannot find a picture. I just wanted the picture. Her tail. Give me your tail. That's not your tail. Okay, well, okay, so this is like the outfit. Mine looks a little bit different than, it looks a little nicer than that, honestly. Okay, so it's like these edges that kind of come out from the outside that are red. That's kind of what I needed to see. So, um, these little fan bits are red. And so, what I need to do, I know there's errors on this, but whatever. Is figure out how to get out there and punch a hole in it. Huh. Man, any suggestions would be welcome. I want to call you Coffee, but remember I have another friend called Coffee and Fruit Tarts. I mean, I guess I can call them Fruit Tart or something. Oh man. Look at how far it is. Like climbing a mountain to get out there. Sketch. Can I sketch? Can I sketch on, how about the right? Can I sketch on the right plane? Is there like no planes here? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Hmm. How do I get the hole? I need to get the hole. That is like so far out there. I did it before though on something. Maybe, what if can I sketch like on any of this? On that? Is there anything I can sketch on? Huh. Where, oh where for out there? I don't know what to do. Why are you so far out here? I mean, I guess when you think about it, I could 3D model the whole thing. Maybe, you know what? At the end of the day, I am in Katsu-Krunch time. Maybe I'll just have it reprinted in TPU as is and take a drill and just kind of drill it up the hole, you know what I mean? Like yeah, Katsu's guidebook still hasn't come out, but there is a leaked schedule for the meetups out there. Somebody in the Facebook group posted it, and so I know that they have an Umamusume meetup on Friday around like 11 or 11:30, something like that. And then they have another Umamusume meetup. I think at like 7:30 or 8 on Saturday. So right now, yeah. So right now, I'm planning on Umamusume on Friday morning / afternoon, and then, well, Friday morning, and then like lunchtime, like probably around noon, I'll change into Jane for Friday night because there's a Zenless Zone Zero meetup at like 4. And then Saturday, I'm going to be doing my Raccoon Sune cosplay, hopefully. And then in the evening, for the other Umamusume meetup, I'm going to be changing into my Umamusume outfit because it's going to be way more comfortable than my nine-tailed crazy coon outfit. So those are those plans. And then what I'll probably do is wear Jane on like Sunday or something. Um, or I might bring like, or I might like wear whatever I wore on Thursday there. So that's the plan for that. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna make this easy on myself and print this in just black TPU, and I'll send them the file in the morning because this is just not, I don't, it's so far out there. I don't know what to do about it. So, to stop wasting time then, I guess we will get to the cosplay. Let's see, what do I have over here? Okay, well, I've already shown the shoes. What I still have left, we'll start from the bottom up with my Uma outfit, since that's like the most important one. Oh, and maybe, let's see. I'll, come here, come here. Here is Satano Diamond again. Do a nice big, no. All right, images. I want the big picture. Can we go to the website? We're gonna go to the website, the Umamusume website. And Starting Future, yay. Okay, so over here is the Starting Future outfit with my desired horse of choice to cosplay as, Satano Diamond. She's so pretty. What I have for this, and I guess since we'll start at the bottom, I have the shoes. We'll go back to the chatting screen. I have the shoes for this, and I have my 3D printed piece to put in here. What I'll probably do is when I slide it in, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's really going to go anywhere. I think once I slide it in, it's going to be in there and we're going to be good. But I want to paint the bottom of these shoes like a little bit different color of a purple, but that's going to be one of the last things I do because I have to attach these shoes to it and then also paint the shoes probably. So that's going to be one of the last things to do is paint the shoes and put the thing in the shoe. So that's the bottom. I also had to fix the socks because, spoiler alert, I bought this outfit off of Amazon for too much money because I had to basically like go through and redo just about everything. I am going to take my headset off and I'm not going to be able to hear anything for a hot second, but I will just explain my cosplay as I trip over my wood and bring some pieces back and forth here. So just if I trip and fall, just it's fine. It's fine. Just we'll ignore it because look at all the wood there. I have to jump over. All right. And I'm wearing shorts. I swear. Okay. Gonna detach from my umbilical cord. It's kind of weird because I'm talking. Oh shit. Hang on, if I have to put wood in here. There's almost no wood, so I have to put some in here. Okay, so from the socks. The socks, I had to cut like 2 inches off the top of the socks and then rehem them. So these fit better now. They could fit better, even more better, but where it's all about how much effort do I really want to put in and, you know. I've already put too much effort into this for how much money I spent. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I can't hear myself either. But here's the shorts that I had to redo. I sewn the little clips on the front because they only gave me 2 clips even though there should have been four, two for the front and two for the back, because when you put these shorts on, they're supposed to clip onto your sock and hold your sock up, but it's also supposed to clip on the back. If you can see on the back of her thing here, on her calf here, you can see her back strap, her back calf strap. So they only gave me two though, so I could only sew two on the front. I might have enough material to do some back ones, but either way, I had to take a whole chunk out of the front here. You're not going to see that because that'll be covered by the skirt. Yeah. Either way, I also had to paint these gold. Oh man, I'm so bad with the camera. I had to paint these gold because they're gold. Oh man, I'm gonna step on a piece of wood. It's really gonna hurt my toes. Okay, so I had to dissect this whole bow. I took the whole thing apart and I put more interfacing in it. There was a little bit of interfacing in it actually, but like it didn't stick out like this. It was just like just flopped down and it was really sad. I also put some bones in here and then wire along the edge that didn't like stay along the edge. It started like curling down. I sewn like a little track like along here for it to like hopefully stay in place, but it just didn't work. And then, but that's whatever. It's the whole point is the bow is like bouncy and it's not like just sad and floppy and sad. And then I put some clips on it so it hopefully won't fall off. I am worried though because it is kind of, it's like it's heavier now, right? So I am worried about it bringing my pants down, slash my skirt down. I'm worried about losing my skirt, and I'll show you why. Ow. Oh. Okay. So nothing. Okay, so so the bow is attaching on the inside of the skirt here from the two clips, and then this one clip here on the outside so it doesn't just flop around out of control. And then the tail ideally will come out of there somewhere. So that's not done yet. That's another thing I have to get done. Speaking of things that isn't done yet. So the skirt is also kind of heavy. So with the bow and the skirt, I'm worried it won't stay up. Since I got an extra large size, it just might be too big to stay up on my waist. I might have to take it in some. But I also added interfacing into that. It's a little more wrinkly than I would like it to be. But again, we're not going for perfection here. So I am thinking about making a petticoat for this, but I gotta finish everything else first. Okay, so that is the skirt. Oh, by the way, I had to since I put interfacing in this, I had to rip the whole thing apart and resew it. So I ripped it the whole way around the bottom here, and then had to resew it. Okay, next pieces. The collar, if we remember from the other week, it was like obscenely thick. So I folded it in half and resewn it. I still need to put the 3D printed piece on here instead of this chintzy crap that's on here right now. Dangle it in front of your face like a cat. You gonna swat at it? You gonna swat at it? You know you want to. Alright, anyways, so yeah, there's that. And alright, now onto the shirt. These are things that I'm still not done with. Still gotta finish this. I was hoping to have been done with this already, but I guess not. I was just tired and I forgot that when I drew this pattern, that I drew it to like the size of what it should be when I'm sewing it to, so but I wasn't thinking and I added seam allowance, so now it's too big, so I have to cut like an inch off of the side here and in the bottom and add more interfacing to the side so it doesn't get all weird. This is the lining, by the way, for the blazer, which I also had to take completely apart because it was way too fucking big. So I took the collar off to give it more shape because it was just a square, so I took a little bit out from the middle and kind of gave it more of a neckline, so that looks much better. I had to take like 2 inches off of the shoulder here on both sides. And then I also took about 2 inches of white material off of the arm so it sits better. So it's like shorter because, I mean, maybe I made it a little too short, but I mean, if you look at her outfit over here, it's like the sleeves were like going the whole way down and now they're more of a quarter length sleeve, 3/4 length sleeve, not 1/4 length. That'd be what, short sleeves? 3/4 length sleeve situation. So I still have to attach the buttons to this and to the shirt. Oh, I have to attach the lining to this, obviously. I have to fix that. And here's the lining for the shirt that I also did the same exact thing to, so I have to make this smaller also. And I also have to sew buttons onto the shirt. I did 2, and then I stopped because I was debating if I actually liked them. And you can kind of tell on the camera that the buttons are a little bit different of a color. They're made in like glow in the dark filament. Oh god, I can't. You know what? Now I'm closer. I'll put my headphones on so I can hear. The reason why I think it's like hard for me to just talk without my headphones on is because I need to make sure that I'm facing the microphone and that you can hear me. So it sounds okay. I don't have to be like having weird sound situations later. So you know what, I was debating on taking these gold things out and replacing them with different ones, but I'm just gonna leave it. And I'm also just gonna use these buttons that I made, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe I should have done metallic filament instead of glow in the dark filament, but is what it is. I've already printed them. I can always replace them later. That's where I'm at. So all I gotta do is sew the lining onto the back of this because I had to take this apart to sew more interfacing on it and take like an inch out of the side because I have some kind of shape to me. I'm not a stick. And then this also had a zipper on the side so you could take it in and on and off yourself. But I like to be difficult and I made it more of a corset, so it's got like this like panel situation on the back now. So instead of zipping, we are tying myself up luckily, I have a friend named Rose. She also does Twitch and stuff. She's Rosie Posey. If you want to follow her too. Um, I'll have to maybe like put a link of her stuff on my website if it's not already there. I have to update my website too. So as of right now, it's not updated. It's still like what it was like 2 years ago before I even bothered updating it. So I need to update that. It's been on my to-do list now for like 3 weeks, and I've just been working on this like it's the only thing I exist for. So yeah, that's about what I have to do for the Uma outfit. Um, it's kind of a lot, but it's also approaching the end. I'm making pretty good progress on it, I think. Um, need some more water from drinking or from talking so much. Okay. The other thing I have to do for my raccoon outfit is I made a new strap situation for, yes, it is getting there. I made a new strap situation for my raccoon Sine outfit. Why am I still sitting on the floor? Because I threw my outfit on my chair. Okay, let me detach. Let me go put that somewhere else so I can sit down. Ugh. Yeah, yeah. Alrighty. Alright, so that's it for the Umamusume stuff, but I'm not going to update that right now, obviously, while I'm midstream. It's just going to stay what it is. Alright, so for the raccoon stuff, I have to make new strap covers for the strap situation I made. I have, like, a bolero that's going to cover the shoulder straps, but I still want to make strap covers just in case I want to take off the bolero. And then I also have a 2-inch belt that's going to be going around my waist that I'm making a cover for, which I'm almost done with. I just have to sew it together now, basically. And then also, I need to rehem this skirt. It is a complete disaster. Everything about the skirt is almost a disaster. This was like one of the first things I had ever sewn. Actually, like there's a fucking clip stuck in it. It was one of the first things I had ever sewn. It's so bad. Look at how bad the waistline doesn't match up. Like, oh man, it's so bad. But it was like one of the first things I made. And I didn't know what I was doing because when I did the hem, I didn't let the skirt drop. So first of all, it's all uneven to begin with. But I wasted a lot of time sewing this on wrong. I sewn the horsehair braid on and then folded it over once and then sewn it, and then I was lazy and didn't fold it over again to protect the horsehair braid. And I thought, I mean, I didn't know. To be fair, like when I first started, I didn't know you were supposed to do that to protect it. So I have paid for my beginning mistakes because I have kinks. You may think I'm holding the fabric this way. No, that is actually a kink in the fabric, or in the horsehair braid that is like just permanently broken that way. And if you think, well, you could probably fix that with an iron. Yeah, maybe that one. But what about this part here? It's like all coming out. Like, if anybody knows how to fix that, let me know for the future. But yeah, no. I'm just gonna have to cut the whole hem of this. Hello! Hello! Welcome! I am just gonna have to cut this whole thing out and redo the whole hem. So, I'm hoping to do that for Katsu-Con. If I don't get to it, I guess I'm gonna have to roll it up and hide it somewhere with this clothespin like I did last time. Speaking of another thing I need to redo on this skirt is what I just showed you. The terrible, terrible, terrible waistline here. Um, oh, there it is. Look, it doesn't line up. It's terrible. It's also way too big. I have lost some weight since I've made this skirt, and it is like obscenely large to the point where like I have to clothespin it to make it fit right, and putting it on with all the layers I have to put on underneath my corset is kind of a pain in the ass. So I hope to have this fixed for Katsu-Krunch also. But the Umamusume outfit is coming first, and the one strap is coming. The straps are coming first before the rest of that. Oh man. So yeah, that's my Katsu-Krunch stuff that I have to do yet. Hello, little wolf. It has been so long. Thank you for joining. I hope you join again in the future too. I have just pretty much gone over everything for my Katsu-Krunch stuff. And I still have a lot of work I am going to try and get done tonight as far as like sewing and stuff goes. So tonight is going to be an early stream. I am going to be cutting it off like pretty much in like 5 minutes or so. But yeah. I do appreciate you guys for coming. I hope to see everybody again. It's kind of interesting, Little Wolf, your tag says like 18 with a like exclamation point. I've never seen that before. That's funny. And you're green too. I wonder if you can you customize your name? That's kind of neat. I don't know, I might. 1970 TwitchCon 2018. I know somebody at one of my old workplaces, maybe it's somebody else. Maybe I'm doing this mistake again. I did it to Coffee Jedi Ninja too. My one friend. Yeah. Yeah. So I know who you are. Yeah. 2000. What is TwitchCon 2018? But yeah, because I remember you used to go by Little Wolf on your stuff, so I figured. But yeah, I the other week, Coffee Jedi Ninja was my friend Sarah, Coffee Fruit Tarts. So now Coffee is Coffee, and my friend Sarah is Fruit Tarts. It has been decided officially tonight. That's what it's gonna be. So I'll call you Little Wolf because using real names on here is probably like a no-go. Still new to the whole thing. That's what the 18's for. Oh. That, I think I vaguely remember that. Maybe. I remember you talking at least that you wanted to go to a TwitchCon when I worked there. So it's cool that you got to go there and you got to go to Cali. That's cool. I am a little upset of TwitchCon now. I don't know about like all of the drama or whatever, but since I've been like, you know, researching more about like doing the whole streaming thing, I got a whole lot of like stuff about the Emiru thing where she was like basically attacked at TwitchCon and they did like pretty much nothing about it. So that's why I'm also streaming on Kick because I don't know, Twitch can be a little sketchy, but I mean I guess like all of them are at the end of the day, right? And she still streams on Twitch, so I mean I guess she doesn't care, why should I? But I don't know. I mean, it's just like not cool, the sexual assault stuff, you know. So, but I mean, Twitch is like probably the best streaming platform out there, and it has been the easiest for me to use, I will say. I do appreciate how easy it has been compared to the other stuff. And also, like, a convenient thing is that you can link your Prime account to it. Um, and since I linked my Prime account, now it holds like 2 months of my videos on here. Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. I'm hoping they get better at it, you know? Like, hopefully, like, after, like, they have these kind of situations, they're gonna figure it out and not have these kind of situations anymore. But, yeah. Oh, gosh, what was I saying again? Before that? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it was ever. Oh yeah, Kick. I've also am streaming on Kick. Kick only holds my videos for 7 days, so like pretty much I only have one video on there a week, which is kind of annoying. And then YouTube, I've been having issues with them like it connecting to my encoder, the streaming software I use. I use Meld right now because that was actually pretty easy to set up compared to trying to figure out how to set up OBS. I had it like half done in OBS, but it was just like so complicated. It's way easier on Meld. Like all the YouTube videos I kind of saw recommended using Meld for new streamers like me, and I gotta say, like, not obviously I'm not sponsored. I don't make any money off of this yet. Or I hope to maybe one day, but I'm just, you know, whatever. Oh shit. Um, but yeah, OBS is great for doing like everything, but it's a little overwhelming, and I don't know. I just found that this Meld thing, like, it's pretty much like I don't know, it's so easy to use. It's very easy. I recommend it for anybody struggling with OBS, like I was. Like, I don't know, it works in like layers, more like editing like a picture or whatever than OBS does. Or I don't know, like there's just like less going on. I don't know why. It's just OBS seems like so. Yeah, maybe I'll be rich on here one day. No, but I do. I'm not like obviously I don't have any way to donate or give me money right now, but I'm I'm hoping after I go to like a couple of conventions that maybe someday I'll get like 100 subscribers or something, and then maybe if I get like 100 people, then I'll set up some kind of monetization thinger. You got some money from streaming? That's cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to, but I mean, that's not really the goal here. The goal is to make progress on my cosplay stuffs. So, I hope you enjoy watching my cosplay progress stuffs. And speaking of cosplay progress stuffs, I have to go make some cosplay progress stuff. Yeah. It's endlessly, creatively chaotic. So yeah. Again, I will thank you for coming, and I will be back next week with some kind of cosplay thing, or maybe I'll actually play a game next week because you only found me here. Yeah, I don't come up on other platforms. I think if you look me up with no spaces on YouTube, I'll come up. But yeah, I'm on also Instagram and TikTok. But I don't stream on Instagram or TikTok. So, and then y'all know have the Facebook thing that I'm still trying to work on changing my name on, because it's just like I don't know if putting chaos in my name is like I don't know, like against Facebook policy, which is kind of weird. I mean, so I don't know. It's just not letting me change my name. I'm still trying to figure it out. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good night. I am going to be up for a little bit longer, and by a little bit I mean a while longer. So, have a good night. Stay creative, and see you next week. Oh, yes, me.